Hey everyone, it's River. Welcome back to my channel, River Creates. Today, I'll be doing my March bullet journal setup. Since it will be spring, this theme will have to do everything around nature, and specifically around this character and their cat. Either way, let's get started. As you guys can see, I sketched everything out beforehand, since for me sketching takes a very long time and I like to change things. So if I would film it, it would probably be very long and it wouldn't be necessarily to the point, so I thought I'd sketch everything out. And here I'm trying something new where I'm using craft paper. I'm not sure if this is craft paper, I just got this from like a package I got. I had this paper on it. I thought it was perfect for it since it gave this like, I don't know, like a really naturey, I don't know, it just gave me a really nice vibe that I thought would go really well with my spreads. And since I already sketched everything out, all I have to do is go in with my fine liner. So I'm just going in, writing a little calendar, and this character I made, she's looking at the calendar. I first wanted to do it that she was looking at like a forest or something, but then I decided that maybe it was good to look at a calendar since I've never done it before, that I write the calendar like in front, and I thought it'd be like a nice idea that she's looking to her future, I guess. And I thought that was a really nice idea, and I continued doing that. And since I thought it was a little plain, I decided to add some little leaves flying around, since leaves will be coming in my mood tracker, so I thought I maybe should incorporate that again so you can put the connection together. And then on the left I have a little quote that says, "Enjoy the little things." You're wondering why I didn't do like some water or something. So, you know, nature does have to do with like water. Like water is a really big part of nature, and I didn't do that since I thought that was like water itself is such a big topic. Like if you do like pond water, like fresh water, or if you're doing like salt water, like an ocean, like I feel like they're both so different. Like you could add so many different things, and like already doing such a big thing with like everything green and brown, I don't think really blue would go really well with it. And I felt like it just should, like ocean in general or like any type of water thing should just have their own theme. So maybe there's a little hint that there will probably be a water themed bullet journal spread in the future. So be on the lookout for that. Now that we finished the cover page, let's get on to the calendar. For the calendar, I'm going to be first putting on like little text I did. They're really easy to do if you want to maybe like use as fonts. All you do is write in all caps with the lightish color and write the thing you're writing. So for me it was March, and then I went in with a fine liner and did everything lowercase and in cursive and wrote March again. And I really like this font, and I really want to try a new font since I always do cursive, and I know there's still cursive in here, but I thought it'd be nice. Once again, I add my craft paper and I fine line everything out, and on the right I have my character again with her cat. And on top of her I have my little YouTube tracker, and I'm going to be writing everything in white later since I want it to dry before I go with my white pen. As you will see, I have like a problem with writing sats for Saturday, and eventually go in later once it's all dried again, but it still doesn't really show up as well as the other ones. And then we're going to go into the mood tracker. For here I want to do a tree, and I would fill in how I'm feeling. The only thing is I only had 3 greens for my Tombow Tubular No, they're Tombow Duo brush pens, and I didn't really have enough colors because I wanted to do like the happiest mood to the middle mood to the worst mood, but you can also have some in-betweens. So I had to use my Crayola Super Tips for that. I'm really sorry that you guys can't see like the bottom part. I had to pull it closer to me so I could see it better, and I hope you guys are okay with that, but you guys can see my end result once I put it back in the camera. This month I decided to do my lightest color is my best mood, and my darkest color will be the worst moods. And last month I did the opposite way around, and I think I like this better since I associate lighter colors with like happier moods and darker colors with worse moods or like bad moods. So I decided to flip it around and see what I like. So here I'm working on my habit tracker. I have a quote that says, "The earth has its music for those who will listen." And a little fun fact about this, I actually wrote it, I didn't make a typo, but I made like, I forgot the I dot and the T line on will and those, I think. So I thought that was just a little bit funny, but I decided to keep it because nature has imperfections, and I feel like it kind of is now part of my bullet journal, and I thought it just went well with the theme. So here I started coloring in my tree. Since I did this, I wanted to color it in and I totally forgot, so I just did it in the skin color of my little character. On this next page, I am starting my first weekly, and in there I'm starting off with my quote. And a little fun fact about it, it turns out that I never filled it out, so if you guys have any quote ideas, let me know in the comments, and I'll pick my favorite and let you guys know if you are the one that gave me the comment idea, and if I don't really find any, I'll just tell you guys what I decided to pick. To finish this weekly spread off, I decided to add my craft paper and my character again. And speaking of my character, if you like a tutorial on how to draw her, let me know in the comments. And if you guys have any cat names for her, then please let me know in the comments as well, since I know I want to name the character Sate, I think that's what you call it, and I'll put the name on the screen and I'll put out a picture as well. And it's basically a green plant that reminded me of this Mother Nature character. So here I'm working on my next weekly spread, and this is one of my favorite weeklies since I have the most space to write to-do lists. If you guys are wondering why my long sleeves are all of a sudden gone, maybe just rolled up so high, no, it's actually a new day, so if any of the setup is different, like for example my plants or something, that is the reason why. And then here is my second to last weekly spread, and here I just have a box layout, I think is how you call it, and I also really like this one, and I definitely recommend it for beginners since it's very easy to set up, and I think it's very effective, and you can save the most space in your bullet journal. In March, I'm trying a lot of new things in my bullet journal. Like I recently got my white gel pens, which is really nice. I'm also using craft paper, but another thing, I'm trying out a new weekly spread. And this one is like a master to-do list, and on the right side, I just have all my events. And I really like this idea since I know in this week I won't be doing too much. So I thought this would be a really good idea to try something out and a good occasion to do this too. And underneath I have another quote that says, "Get lost in nature and you will find yourself." So here is the final flip through. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I certainly had a lot of fun making this, and I'm really proud of myself for this spread since for me, this is my first time I literally had no inspiration other than nature, and I'm really happy how this turned out, and I really liked how I can incorporate my new character that I recently created and put it into my bullet journal. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like or maybe subscribe. It would really help me out, and if you do subscribe, please ring that bell so you won't miss out my next video. Can't wait to see you there. Bye!